Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, General Technology Knowledge. Today I would like to show and share about how to use the PLC GE to control the motor step by step by timer, and those timer we can set point for start and stop for motor number 1 to motor number 8 that we already learned in the previous video. Okay, so in the previous video we already learned about how to hardware configuration to CPE 330 from VerSaMax remote I/O number 1 and number 2 by using the Proficy Machine Edition and Proficy Workbench. Okay, so today we will continue to create the logic for control the motors by using the timer. Okay, and for hardware configuration we will keep the same as the previous video for VerSaMax number 1 and VerSaMax remote I/O number 2. Okay, for VerSaMax remote I/O number 1 we have two modules of digital input and analog input, and for VerSaMax number 2 we have two modules of card also. The first one is digital output and the second one is analog output. Okay, and all these signal we already tested in the previous video. Okay, so today we will create the screen and create the logic for control the motor step by step by using the timer, and we can also set the value of timer from here. It means that we have time stop and time start for each motor. Okay, so let's go to follow me step by step with software Proficy Machine Edition and Proficy Workbench. Okay, so let's start. Okay, first let's open Proficy Machine Edition software. And then go to the existing project that we already learned in the previous video. Okay, and then go to the main program, right? Here. Okay, the previous video we create the output, 8 outputs from motor number 1 to motor number 8. Then we can start and stop from the Proficy Workbench and button start stop also. Okay, so today we will create the start stop sequence for these motors. Yeah, so I will insert the run more. Press Ctrl and R to insert the run. Yes. Then we can create. Yeah, I will put the start and stop is the same position, but the output I will separate. Yes. So when push button start, yeah, it will need the timer, right, to start the motor number 1. So let me insert. Okay, I will delete this one first. Keep only one person Q1. Yes. So when start, we will let allow the timer. Yeah. Example timer sec. Yeah. So we can command start motor with, or we can write start sequence. So when I push start, yes, yes, when we push start, I will use the auxiliary, yes. Example start CMD sequence. Okay. Then I will hold the signal. Okay. Hold the signal. Then I will allow the timer. Yes. So when this one on, timer will on. So I will use TMR sec. Okay. Okay, TMR sec. So here we can put the PV. Yes. Process value. So we can put example. We need to set point from the HMI, right? So I will use the variable. Example timer 1. Or we can write motor 1. Timer STM1. Timer for start motor 1 set, right? Okay, you can use like this. Actually we can view and then full. Yes. So timer for start motor 1, and here we need to put the name. Yes. Timer M1 start. Yes. Okay. And if this timer turn on, yes, this timer turn on. It will turn on the motor number 1, right? So this one I will keep like this for start and stop from the push button. Okay, and this one I will use the auxiliary. Example M1 ST. It means that M1 start. Then I will delete this one. So when M1 start, I will start the M1 CMD, right? Okay. And then hold the signal. Okay. So when we push stop, actually we can start and stop by one also. Yes. Example, start auto or manual. But this case I will start by automatic first. Yes. So we need to put one more for emergency, right? Okay, we will create later. So this one for motor 1, yeah. Command start for motor 1. Okay, and then it will count to start motor number 2, right? So if motor 1 start, I will copy the timer and then like this. So I just change this one to M2. This one change to M2 also. And this one should be M2 start, right? Okay. And this one we can copy. For motor M2, right? So we can copy command. Okay, motor 2. And for motor 2 on, yes. M2 on. I will start the percent Q2, right? For motor number 2. And I will hold the signal. Okay. And then allow one more timer so we can copy. Yes. And change this one to M3. Copy and paste, right? Then we can copy all. Yes. And then paste. Change this one to 3. So this one should be M3, right? So we can copy and paste. Change this one to percent Q3. Change this one to timer number 4. Okay. Number 4 also. And this one should be number 4, right? Then we can copy for motor number 4. Yeah. Actually, we can use another style of logic that we can use. Yeah. The result is the same. Yeah. If we write the correct logic. Okay, we do the same instruction until motor number 8. Just change the variable to 5. Yes. Don't forget change the name of timer, otherwise it will be a duplicate. So this one, motor 1, motor 2, motor 3, motor 4 should be motor 5. This one should be motor 6. Sorry, Control Z. Okay, we will change to motor 6. And this one should be start 6, right? Should be 7. Motor 5, yes, start motor 5. Then this one, timer for start motor 6, and this one should be motor 6. Yes, and we can copy more for motor 6. This one, timer 7. This one should be motor 6, right? This one, 7. Can copy one more for motor 7. Motor 7. This one, motor 8. Timer 8, right? Option Q7, and this one should be 8. So the last one we need to insert the rank more. Okay, and we can copy. Okay, so this one should be 7 and this one should be 8. So MH and no need to use the timer more, right? Because we just use only H. Okay, and we need to stop one by one also. So when we can create the button stop. Yes. So NC M1 stop SP. Yes. M2 SP. M3 SP. M4 SP. M5 SP. It means that M5 stop, pull button stop. M6. M7. And the last one for MH. Okay. So we can insert the %m more. %m3, %m4, %m5, %m6, %m7, %m8, %m9, and the last one for %m10, right? Okay. Then we will save the project and then download this logic to the PLC and then test first. Yes. And we need to put the %r. Yes. For each timer. It is the integer, right? Okay, %r for set the timer. Okay. We create like this. We can set another %r for timer that we want. Yes. Let's save again and then download to the PLC. Wait a moment for downloading. Okay, then we can start the CPU. So actually if I push button start from the hardware, yes, okay, let's see, it will start, yes. Let's check this one should be M1 on and this one on, then this one will on, right? Let me change a little bit. Yes, the logic is not correct. This one on should be this one on. Let me stop. Then we can stop one by one, right? Okay. So let's create the HMI for start and stop from the HMI, yes. So first we can go to the text and create the text, right? And we run the project first. Okay, then we can dynamic and create the text. So first start sequence, right here. So person M2, person M1 we already created in the previous video, right? Let's check the start and stop. Here we already create in the previous video, so no need to create more. So we can create the stop from the HMI for motor 1 to motor 8, right? Okay, so example I can dynamic from here. Okay, duplicate from here, sorry. We can tie the M1 stop. So command stop M1 from HMI. So command stop M1 from HMI is %M3. So I will change this one to 3. And then we can duplicate. Duplicate M2 stop %M4. Until the motor number 8, right? stop percent M3. Okay, let's check. Stop motor number 3 percent M5, right? Okay, let me check this one, percent M4. This one should be M5, this one should be percent M6, right? Okay, duplicate more for M5, M7, this one should be M4, M6, H, for motor M7, and the last one for command stop, motor MH, M10, right? This one MH. Okay, that's all. So we can go to the screen. Yes. Okay, we can edit the screen, the existing screen, right? So here is motor 1 until motor H. Yes. So we need to create the stop sequence and start sequence. Yes. So let me check the configuration here. Is correct, right? Okay, correct. So no need to create this one. Yeah. Then we need to stop the motor one by one also, right? Example, we can use the button for stop motor number 1. Okay, we can write stop. Adjust to be red, or this one should be like this. Okay, stop like this. Then we can copy to all motor. Yes, and then we can configuration to be event, mount up, new procedure, new absolute set point, right? And then we can browse the point, stop, start, M, right? M1 stop. Okay, and we can copy and then OK and create the new event for mountdown, new procedure, new absolute set point, and then paste and change this one to value 1. Okay, then we can run the screen, and then we can test. Let me test for stop. stop the motor number 1, right? It means that stop this one. So if I push stop, it will stop, right? Okay. So we need to configure all the motor stop the same as this one, right? So I will delete this one first, then just copy and just change the procedure to M2. Yeah. This one to M2 also. This one for M3. This one for M3 also. This one for M4, so we can change to M4. This one for M5. This one for M6. Sorry. Okay, or the M6. And this one for M7. The last one for M8. Okay, then we can test. Save the screen and then we can test. If I push stop M8, okay, M2 is turned on, right? So if I click push stop, stop M3, stop M4, stop M5, stop M6 and stop M8. Okay. So we need to set the timer, right, for M1 to M8 for delay time for start. Yes. So we need to create one more text for each motor, right? So we need to set the timer on. Yeah, timer for start. So this one may be not used, so I will delete it from the screen. This one for start and stop sequence, yeah, I will keep here. So we need to create the text for timer, right? Text string for timer. (14), right? And the color I will use green. Okay, time start. So here we can write time start. I will arrange this one to be like this. Yes. and adjust the font size to be 10 for time start, right? And should be a timer for actual start, right? It count, yes, it will count, right? Actual time, yeah. And one more for stop, right? We can create to be ready. One more for actual. This one should be time stop. Actual time stop, right? Like this. And we can arrange this one to be like this. Okay, and we can select and then copy to each motor. Control and shift, drag and drop, yeah, to copy. It is the basic of design the screen of simplicity, yes. Okay, and unit should be second, right? Because we use timer sec. So I will change this one to be sec and then change color to be white. This one should be white also. Okay. Then we can copy the unit. Copy all unit to put of each motor. Yes. Then we can save the screen. And we need to create the timer, right? Okay, let's go to tech and create more for timer setting. Example, the M1 set time start from %R5, right? Okay, so let's click new point. Example, M1 start set, and it is analog, right? And choose the integer, yes. And here we can use the command, mention the command. Example, M1 start time set. So %R5, right? Okay, let's recheck again. %R5, yes, for motor number 1. Then click OK. And we can duplicate for M2. Send R6. Start time set for motor M2. Duplicate one more for M3. 7. M3. Duplicate one more for M4. Send RH. This one M4. We do the same instruction for M5. Send R9. M5. For motor M6. Send R10. M6, right? One more for M7. Send R11. M7. The last one. No need to set, right? Because we have only H, right? Okay, we need to create one more for start for motor number H. So present R12. Okay, then we can go to the screen and insert for setting. Here we need to set, right? So we can go to the text display expression and browse the point to be M1 set time. Yes, and we need to set the action, right? And here we can set to the integer. Yeah, integer. No need to confirm. Yeah. And for the actual, we will add letters. Yes. So we need to add for motor number 2. M2. Change this one to integer. Actually, we can copy and paste like this. I will delete first. Copy like this. Just change this one to be take number 3, right? M3. It's faster than we create the new one, right? M4. M5. M6. M7. MH, right? Then we can save and then run the screen. Yes. So basically we can set. Let me show the example. We can set example timer number 1. We can go to screen and then go here. We can set on our keyboard example 10 seconds. 10 and then enter. Yes, it will start every 10 seconds. Yes, So we can write 10 seconds or 12 seconds or 14 seconds or 15 seconds that we want, yes, to set. Yes. So let's check our data that we already set here. Yes, 15, 12, yes. And then we can start the motor, yes. So if we push start sequence, right, start the sequence. Let's adjust a little bit for start sequence, right? Okay, if I push start sequence, let's see the timer is count, right? Okay, motor 1 is start, and then it will start motor number 2, follow our setting, yes. Start motor number 2 and then start motor number 3, follow our setting. Automatically start, yeah, follow the timer that we set. Okay, so we can test until motor number 8, and then I will create the take more for actual time that count, right? Motor number 5 is running right now, number 1 until number 5. Okay, start motor number 6. Number 7, and the last one for motor number 8, right? Okay, so actually we can stop one by one, right? Or we can push stop sequence. Yeah, let's create the stop sequence. We can stop sequence, right? Okay, create the stop sequence. But I will use the timer, this one, to show on the HMI first. Yeah. So we can use the text more. Okay, so we can insert for timer to show on HMI. Yes. So let's insert the %R more. Yes. For each motor, for each timer. Okay, then we can save and then download. and then we need to create the point for show this data, right? Start from version S13. So this one example M1 can duplicate from here. M1 time start status, yes. So M13, right? Okay, start from version R13. This one M1 start time status. Then we can duplicate for M2 14, right? M3 15. One more for M4 16. M5 17. M6 18. M7 19. And the last one, right? 20, right, for motor MH. So we can duplicate for motor MH. Version R20. Okay. Then we can browse the point, right, on text here to show the actual time, yeah. So we can choose M1 here, status, and we need to show the integer, right? No need to set point, yes, like this. And this we can delete and then copy from here. Just change the name to be M2. This one M3. This one M4. For M5. M6. M7. The last one for M8, right? Okay. Then I will change this one to emergency stop, yeah, for each motor, yeah. Stop, yeah, for each motor. I will delete this one first, yeah. I will configure the button to be the same pattern. Yes. Then I will modify this one for emergency stop, because no need to stop one by one. If we have problem, we can stop by emergency. Yes. So I will change this one to toggle set point and M1. Yes. So this one for M2, I just change to M2. Emergency for M3. Emergency for M4. Emergency for M5. Emergency for M6. Emergency for M7. And emergency for M8. Okay, motor number 8. Then we can save the project, and I will adjust this one to here. Yes. So we can copy text here, and then we can write the title. Start and stop motor step by step using timer. Then I will change the color. Yeah, change the font size to be 28. $72. Oh, so big, right? Let me adjust to be 36 as well, right? Then we can save, and then we can run the screen. So here we can push stop. Yeah, one by one. And we can put the alarm. Yes, for emergency here. So if we push emergency stop, it will alarm. So we can use this point to create the alarm. For blink, yes. So here we can use blink. Okay, we can test. So we can choose the color also, right, for blink. Example, blink for this color. Or we can choose here blink field or blink line. Yes, I can choose blink field with color this color. Okay, let's check. Okay, emergency like this. So we can know if this one or the emergency, it will blink. Yes, the alarm like this. So we can create the same as this method. Yes, like this. Blink field with the color. Yes. Example, we can change another color that we want. So this one we can go to config to all. Yeah, we can copy from this text, copy, go to color animation, and then edit. and then paste and choose the blink solid and then choose the color that we want. This one also, go to copy, go to color animation and then blink field solid and then choose the color. Can copy from here, blink field, choose the color. I will go fast because it's the same instruction. Yes, everyone can follow me. Yes, step by step. It is the basic design of HMI, yeah, for simplicity. So we can test. Okay, the last one, go to procedure, copy, color animation and then paste, blink this color. Yes, and then we can run the screen. Yes, so if we not push like this, it means that not emergency, right? Push like this, it means that emergency. Yes, and if we push like this, we cannot start, right? Because we already locked by emergency here. Yeah, emergency stop here. M1 stop, right now it's not stopped. That's why this one is on. Oh, it's still on for start, right? Then we push stop sequence. Oh, it have signal from the push button hardware, right? So if we not release the emergency stop button or stop switch, we cannot start, right? If we push start, we cannot start. So we need to lock here also for emergency. So if emergency stop is not released, we can write command for emergency stop. Emergency stop command. So if this one is not released, we will insert, yeah, this one is not released and this one is not released. This one is not released. M5, M6. Actually until M, yeah, %M, we can write like this, %M7. %mh, one more, two more, right? %m9, and the last one for %m10. So we will use one more for auxiliary for emergency stop. It not released, right? Is this one not released? Then we will put like emergency stop. Then we will lock this circuit. Yes. So we will lock here. Then we can copy to all the logic. Not allowed to start, right? Okay, like this. And we can test again. So we need to release the all emergency, right? Before start. Okay. Then right now ready to start. So we can push start. We can push start sequence, right? I will adjust this one to be less a bit. Example 3 seconds. Yes. And we can start sequence, right? Okay, start sequence. After 3 seconds, it will turn on. Yes. 3 seconds more, turn on. Yes. Turn on. Okay. Correct. So after that, we can use the stop sequence, right? Edit program more for stop sequence. Example right now, if we stop, we cannot stop, right? Because we not yet config the program. Yeah. But if we push the emergency, which one that we would like to push, we can stop all the motor. Okay. Stop all because it's emergency stop. So we need to create the logic more for stop sequence, right? Okay, let's start. So let's create logic more. Okay, here we can write stop sequence. Okay, so we can create the logic for stop sequence. So I will use command stop. Maybe we can use from here command stop sequence, right? Okay, we can copy and then we can change the logic to be NO, and I will use coin stop sequence, and then hold the signal also. Stop sequence command, right? I will change to command. Okay, so I will let the timer is count also, right? So I will use TMR sec. Yes. This one we need to set from the HMI also, right? So M1 or this one should be M8, right? Stop from motor number 8 to number 1. Yes. Start number 1 to number 8, but stop. We can stop number 8 to number 1. Okay. So we can choose MH stop set. This one MH SP stop T. Yes, stop time. And here we can use stop, right? So this one should be command stop of M8. So we can use M8 stop CMD. Then we can copy this one to cut this one, right? So NC. Okay. Then if MH stop, so this one should be used NO. Then timer TMR sec. Okay, I will insert run more because we need to modify the logic, yeah, for all motors. So when command stop of motor M8 is stop, yes, then the timer is turned on, right? So we can use M7 here for setting. Basically we can copy and paste, change only the name to be 7, right? So this one should be M7. So this one go to cut the timer for M7, right? Okay, this one you can stop this one. So NC. Okay, and one more for M6 we can also copy and paste. Change to 6. Then copy this one to stop the motor number 6, right here. We can do it one by one, otherwise we not confused. Otherwise we will confuse. So do it step by step. Okay, copy to cut the power of M5 here. And then we can copy, then paste. This one should be 5, right? This one should be 4. Also, and this one should be 4. And then copy this one to cut the motor number 4, right? Okay, here. Okay, and then motor number 3. This one should be 3. I'm also sorry, this video is maybe so long, but I would like to do it step by step for easy to understand. Yeah, because it is the basic. So we will cut motor number 3 here. For motor number 3, yeah, we can copy and paste. Change this one to 3. This one should be 2. This one should be 2 also. Okay, then we can copy and then go to cut the motor number 2 here. And the last one we can cut for motor number 1. Yes, so we can copy motor number 2, number 1, stop motor number 1, and stop motor number 1 also, and stop motor number 1, right? So we can go to stop motor number 1 here. And then we'll stop sequence also, right? Okay, we can stop here. One more, we can stop here. The last stop, right? Okay. Can put here for last stop. And then we can save, and we need to put the timer setting, right? Because we need to set from here also for stop time and actual time. So let's go to put the %R for stop here. Yes. So %R, let's go to reference address and write % and then enter %R. Yes. So I will put this first. %R 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and then we need to show this status also, right? So %R also. %R, yes. Can put %R to be show the status, right? Okay, so it will start from %R 22, sorry, 21. So let's go to our text and then choose the command stop, right? So this one we can duplicate for command start set to command stop set M1 stop, yeah, SP for stop, and then %R 21 stop time, right? Okay, then we can duplicate more. M2, sorry, this one should be M7, right? I will change to M7 because we should stop from M8, right, to M1. This one should be M8. Then I can duplicate to be M8. And change this one to be M1, but let's see the M1 for stop set 28, right? Okay, so we can write 28. And for M6, can duplicate 23, M8, sorry, M6, 5, 24, M5, M4, M25, M4 for M3, right? 26, M3, and the last one for M2, right? Because M1 we already created. M2 we can use 27, M2, right? And this one we already created for M1 and 28. And we need to create the status also, right? From motor M8 stop status. So if we start from 29 for person I, so here we can duplicate SP, right? So 29 command stop status, right? And here we can duplicate for motor number 7, 30. Okay, motor number 8, right? Number 8 we can change to number 7, 30, right? Number 7 is %30 here. So we can duplicate for M6. So T1, M6, M5, 32, M5, M4, 33, M4, duplicate for M3, 33, M3, M2, 35, M2, and the last one for stator, it should be M1, 36, M1. Okay, so it will earn of 36. Okay, that's correct. So we can go to the screen and then create this one for setting, right? Okay, so go to the text expression, browse, M1 for stop set, right? This one, stop set, which one is stop set? This one, yes. And we can choose integer and set point action, yes. And here we can delete. And then copy and change only name to be M2. M3, M4, M5, M6, M7, M8. Okay, and we need to show the status also, right? Okay, so let's show the status. Route the point. So M1 status stop, right? This one stop. SP it means that stop. So we can show only integer, no need to set point action, right? Then we can delete. Then we can copy for M1, change to M2, M2 change to M3, M3 change to M4 for motor number 4, change to M5, change to M6, change to M7, and the last one change to M8. Okay, then we can save the project and then we can run, test run. Actually we can set here example 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 4 seconds, 10 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Yes. Then right now we can start the motor, right? Yes. So let's go to see the logic is ready to start, right? I will online. And then download the new logic that we already created to the CPU. Then we will got like this. Okay. Okay, the data is okay. So ready to start, right? Here, ready to start. So if we push button start, let's see. Start sequence. Okay. Start. Start. Okay, start sequence for 3 seconds. The output is turned on also. Okay, let me show. Yeah. So right now we can push stop, right? Ready to stop. So if I push stop, until 13, right? Let's see. It stopped, yes. And then count to stop the motor number 7. Okay. Stop number 7. And then stop number 8. Sorry, stop number 6. Follow our timer that we set. Stop number 4 within 10 seconds here. Okay, stop. Okay, stop all, right? Okay, stop all. So we need to reset, right? If stop complete, we need to reset the command stop sequence, right? Otherwise we cannot start again here. Let's see. we cannot start again, right? So we need to stop it, stop all. We need to reset the command stop for stop this command, right? So we can put like this. So if the timer, this one is stopped, we need to stop all, right? So we can stop this one. Yes. Then we can start again, right? Let me download and then show the status on the PLC also when it starts sequence. Let's see it ready to stop or not. Sorry, ready to start or not. Okay, ready. So when we push start, it will start. Yes. So let me adjust to be like this. Okay. And then screen will put like this. So let me show the status when we start. Let's see the output. So if I push start sequence, the timer start count and the output will start step by step. Follow our setting. Yes, let's see the output is turned on step by step. Until bit number 8, right? Okay, that's all. And if we would like to stop, we can stop. Stop from number 8 to number 1, right? Okay, stop number 8. Stop number 7. Stop number 6. Stop number 5. Then stop number 4. Number 3, number 2, and number 1, right? Okay, stop number 1. It is the last stop, right? So actually we can start up again, yeah, by pull this start up. So it will work again. So we can set the timer long or short time that we want. Yes. Okay. So easy to control if the logic is right. Yes, right by correct. So we can control the motor step by step. Okay. So thank you very much for watching my video, and if everyone have any question, please kindly drop comment under my video. I will reply soon. and it is just basic for control the timer, yes, of a motor. And I would like to request all of you to like, share and subscribe my video also to get more notification and more new videos that I will create step by step. So in this time I would like to say thank you very much again and see you next videos. Bye bye.